Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Appa's video.
Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Today Appa is going to make curry fish. Now yesterday Appa actually tapao some fish head curry back home, about 46 ringgit. Actually nowadays curry fish is not cheap outside, yeah. So sometimes probably good to just cook it at home and it can taste as good. And Appa has one secret ingredient today, which I'm going to review later. So stay tuned towards the whole of this particular video. Yeah. Also, you let Appa know what are some other dishes that you want Appa to make a video out of it for you. Put it in the comment section below. Now I have one piece of probably about, this is close to somewhere around 250 grams of Siakap cutlet. This is actually taken out from a 3 kg Barramundi fish, 3 kg Siakap fish. Yeah, I bought it online. If you want to know where I bought it, it's a very reliable online seller. I will put all the ingredient list inside the video description. You can check it out. Okay, so I have a fish cutlet. Why I use fish cutlet sometimes? Because actually generally, even though I prefer fish head, but my family doesn't eat fish head. I'm the only one who eat fish head at home. So if you cook the whole fish cutlet here, well, the whole thing is going to be flesh, so they can eat everything. Right, and then beside this, I always like to have some cabbage inside my curry fish. And also, this is my wife's favorite, the tofu puff. I cut it open so that it can absorb the curry broth better later. So later, all this will be very nice to eat, yeah, together with the curry broth. And then I'm going to top it up, garnish it at the end with some mint leaf. This is about 1 bowl of mint leaf here. Okay, it's going to be very fragrant. And also I have some tomato chunks. So what do we need in order to make the curry paste? Actually not difficult at all. Here, actually every time I make a fish head curry, I will use slightly different ingredient. Okay, this is one small piece of ginger, one shallot, this is 1 cloves of garlic. This is huge garlic, yeah. So if you don't have this huge, probably you can use 2 to 3 smaller pieces. And this is shallot. This is fresh coriander roots. And this one, half of ginger torch flour. We are going to blend all this together in the chopper later. Then we'll need some, this is about 2 teaspoons. I'm actually using teaspoon today, but this teaspoon is like mountain of teaspoon. It's not a flat teaspoon, okay? So this is about 2 teaspoons of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, and 1 teaspoon of Baba's fish curry powder. Okay, so these three, 2, 1, 1, these three will actually already gives you the curry paste. This one, the Baba's fish powder, I'm using it as a replacement for garam masala. Yeah. Then I have some chopped tomato, some curry leaves, some coconut milk, or you can use evaporated milk, and also some tamarind paste, tamarind puree in this case. And the secret ingredient is this one. This is chicken stock. See, I always say use a soup to cook a soup, right? So if you use a chicken stock to cook your curry fish, I'm telling you, your curry will taste really, really good. You will really want to banja your white rice with a lot of curry broth. Okay, so take out your chopper, put the ingredient inside. These are the fresh herbs. You can put a bit of water inside if you like. I will see whether I will consider to put later or not. Done. About 10 seconds. Okay. this kind of consistency. Very fragrant right now, mainly because of the ginger torch flower. Okay, so first of all, you will need to put in a lot of oil. Good amount of oil, especially when you are cooking curry, because your curry powder is going to absorb the oil. And you want to saute the blended ingredient just now. Saute for a couple of minutes before we continue. It's going to be super fragrant. Let me open my cooking hood. We'll come back shortly. So this is after about 2-3 minutes sauteing using a medium heat. I'm going to lower down the heat right now to low heat. Putting in the tomato. Why is it I lower down the heat? Because I'm about to put in the curry powders. Yeah, the curry powders can get burned extremely easy if you're not careful. So always tune it down to low heat, then only you add in the curry powders. Then you start sauteing the curry powders. This should take you at least about 5 to 8 minutes. If you find it too dry, feel free to add more oil. And you can slowly raise the heat. Usually I like to use about low to medium to slowly saute this for the next couple of minutes until the oil started to break. This is a little bit dry, so I'm going to add just a little bit more oil. So we will come back shortly after this. Okay, so this is after probably about 5 minutes. You need to keep on stirring so that it won't burn at the bottom and cannot use too high heat. Yeah. It is now super fragrant. You can now put in the curry leaves and the chicken stock. Now you can raise the heat. We're going to season this curry broth right now before you put in other ingredients, so that when you put in other ingredient later, when you cook it, the other ingredient can actually soak out all the nice flavor already. Yeah. So we're going to give it some salt. I like to add in some my favorite Vietnamese premium fish sauce. And we will add a little bit of sugar. Wow, I wish you can smell this. Let it boil, okay? Let it boil. Look at the beautiful color coming out from the chili oil. Now we can actually put in the fish, the tofu pork, and veggie I'll put it slightly later because I don't want it to be too soft. You can also put some okra or brinjal, okay? Up to you. There's no rules as to what you can put inside because this is your dinner. This is your family dinner. And I kind of forget to add in the asam. So I'm going to add in 1 big tablespoon of asam here. You can put between 1 to 2, up to you. Then I'll put in the tomato chunks right now. The fish will probably get fully cooked in about 5 minutes, I would say. 5 to 7 minutes. So I'll probably put in the veggie about 2-3 minutes later after this. One thing you can take note that after you put in the veggie, the veggie, especially cabbage, will further release some water. It will actually dilute the curry, so you can actually do some final seasoning right before serving. Yeah. Okay, use medium heated temperature to cook it. Okay, this is after another 2 to 3 minutes. So the fish is cooking inside for about 2 to 3 minutes right now. It is at least half cooked. Now, ooh, look at the tofu puff. Ooh. I like to choose the tofu puff which is softer. You can actually, this kind of tofu puff, you can actually absorb the flavor better. Then now I'm going to put in the cabbage. And let it cook through for another, I would say another 3-4 minutes. Then it's almost done. And towards the end, we will do some final seasoning and garnish it with a lot of mint leaf. Yeah, a lot of mint leaf. Okay, so the total cooking time for the fish right now is somewhere around 6-7 minutes. It should be fully cooked by now. The curry has already thickened out even before I put in any coconut milk. I may not want to put in coconut milk anymore. So what I'm going to do right now is to take out the fish cutlet and move it over. Ooh, is it going to break? I hope it's not going to break. Don't break. Okay, put it on a serving plate. And we're going to do some final seasoning to this broth here. Instead of putting in coconut milk, I've decided to use milk instead, or you can use evaporated milk. Why? Because I noticed that this is actually my daughter's milk. I use whatever I have. Actually, evaporated milk is better, yeah? So why I choose milk or evaporated milk over coconut milk for this particular dish today? Because I feel that I want to taste more on the spices on this particular case, especially the ginger torch flower. And I have experienced before when after I added coconut milk, the coconut milk will taste so strong that I don't really taste the flavor of the ginger torch flower. So this is personal flavor, personal preference, no right or wrong, yeah? And then I'm going to put in some of the mint leaf. Nice. And we're going to do some final seasoning here using salt and also sugar. Let me have a taste. Wow, nice, very nice. I'm just going to add a little bit more fish sauce. Savory, sourish curry. Very nice, very complex, yeah, very full body. And I can really taste the ginger torch flower. All right, then I'm going to pour this beautiful curry broth over my curry fish. Right, here's my curry fish, and we are going to top it up with lots of mint. Ooh, later the mint is going to taste really good as well. Okay, there you go. Right, so I hope you like my curry fish today. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Appa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.